When it comes to redeeming credit card points for business class, it can get super pricey. In this video, I'm gonna show you 3 different business class redemption options that are true business class, which lie flat seats, airport lounge access, and all the great things with business class that are under 50,000 credit card points. My name is Max, and I hope people maximize their airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and let's get started. The 3 business class redemptions I'm gonna go over in this video will take us over to Europe and also Japan as well. Whether you wanna go to Europe or Japan, you're likely gonna need cell phone data, and this is where the sponsor of today's video comes in, Airlo. Airlo is a digital eSIM store, and with just a few taps on your phone, you can download and install an eSIM on your phone that will give you mobile data when you're traveling abroad. They have digital eSIMs for 200 plus countries and regions. You can go country-specific eSIMs, or you can go regional eSIMs that cover many countries, or worldwide eSIMs that pretty much covers the entire world. It's my favorite digital eSIM store, and I've used them plenty of times on previous trips, and I plan to use them on future trips as well. If you're interested in checking out Airlo, use my code MAX3 for a discount on your first eSIM. I'll also drop the link down in the description, so go check out Airlo before your next trip. So now let's go into our first redemption, which will take us over to Madrid, Spain, and this is going to be in Iberia business class. Iberia? Okay, I'm going to admit that this is not the best business class product, but it is still business class. Still lie flat seats, airport lounge access, priority line access when you're checking in. And so it's all the good things that business class has. It just might not be the best business class, but you're still getting there in a way more comfortable way than flying economy. And when it comes to the pricing, it's similar to economy. It's just 34,000 points one way in business class from the Northeast or the Midwest over to Madrid, Spain. If you want to fly some of the longer routes, it's 42,500 points, like from LA, Dallas, or Miami. So it's a really good deal, and I would fly Iberia business class any chance that I get if there's no other options on any other airline. To book this, you need Iberia Avios, or you can also book through British Airways Avios as well. Plenty of credit card points transfers directly over to British Airways or Iberia, so you have plenty of different options to earn the credit card points you need, transfer them to Iberia or British Airways to make that redemption. Keep in mind the transfer times though. American Express transferring directly to Iberia might take 1 to 3 days. American Express points transferring to British Airways is instant, so you might want to favor booking through British Airways instead of Iberia if you're transferring American Express points. You can see all the transfer times on this screen right now, and that would give you an idea of which is the best route to transfer your credit card points to make this redemption. So that's the earn part. When it comes to redeeming, you have to first look at the off-peak calendar, which I'll link down in the description as well. It'll tell you which dates are going to require the fewest amount of Avios. You want to pick the dates that are not in red, and as you can tell, there are plenty of dates that are not in red, but obviously the summer months are often peak travel times, so those are kind of blocked out. So make sure you pick an off-peak date, and then to search for award availability, you can go directly to the Iberia website if you want to, or the British Airways website, but it can be kind of tough searching directly on those websites because they don't have an award counter. To easily search with an award counter, I recommend going to Alaska Airlines, and let me show you what searching on Alaska Airlines looks like over on my computer. So I'm here on the Alaska Airlines website, and since Iberia is also a One World partner, Alaska Airlines is a One World partner, so that means that we can potentially find the Iberia flights here on Alaska Airlines website. And so what I'm gonna do is one way, Chicago to Madrid, Spain, use miles, award calendar, pick a date, 1 adult for now, and click on find flights. And then these are the results. What I want to do is click on business class, and I want to look for dates that require 55,000 miles and $19 in taxes and fees. Again, we're not booking through Alaska. We're just here to identify the saver award space. So I can click on the 24th here and click on continue. And the tricky thing here is that I see the Iberia flight here, but there is no partner business class award availability. What we want to find are the nonstop flights only and operated by Iberia. And this is not what we're looking for because we're looking for business class. The reason why it says 55,000 points and $19 in taxes and fees in the previous screen was that it was this American airline flights down here, which is not what we're looking for. We're looking for Iberia business class. We're looking for the nonstop Iberia operated flight. If you go to the next date, January 25th over here, there is this Iberia flight here that's nonstop and has partner business class for 55,000 points and $19 in taxes and fees. So this is exactly what we're looking for. Saturday, January 25th. So what we're gonna do is take this award availability and we can run the search over on Iberia's website. And January 25th, there's business class for 34,000 Avios. You can do the same thing on the British Airways website as well, and you'll find the same exact flight for 34,000 points in Avios. Click on that, and it gives you the redemption option of 34,000 Avios and $130 in taxes and fees. And so this is what you're looking for, and that's how you identify the award availability over on Alaska's page, and then confirm the award space over on the Iberia website or on the British Airways website. So that's how you search for the award space, confirm the award space, and then transfer your credit card points over to British Airways or Iberia to book that flight. That's the first redemption on Iberia business class. Next up is going to Lisbon, Portugal using Avianca Life Miles. So this one is a little bit an odd one because it's only works for New York JFK over to Lisbon, Portugal. It doesn't work in reverse. And so if you go from New York to Lisbon, Portugal, booked through Avianca Life Miles, and the flight is operated by TAP Portugal, it's 35,000 Avianca Life Miles one way from JFK over to Lisbon, Portugal. And so you'll be spending 35,000 points going on the outbound, and the return flight, if you decide to book the same way through TAP Portugal, business class booked through Avianca Life Miles, it's 63,000 points. To search for this award availability, the free way to search would be to jump on United.com and search for flights that are operated by TAP Portugal. And for business class, what you want to find is Business Fare Class I. If you're able to identify that Business Fare Class I, that means you're likely to find it over on Avianca Life Miles. The great thing about Avianca Life Miles is that a bunch of credit card points also transfers over to Avianca Life Miles as well. American Express, Bilt, Citi, and Capital One miles all transfer over to Avianca Life Miles at a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's the second redemption. Let's move on to the third redemption, which is going over to Japan on ANA business class. Okay, I would have to admit that this one is a little bit over 50,000 points, but it is a really good, sweet redemption that you should be aware of, even though it's a little bit over 50,000 points. The reason why it's over 50,000 points is that recently there was a devaluation, and when devaluations happen, redemptions get more expensive. In this case, it is still very close to 50,000 points. For this redemption, what we're gonna do is redeem our credit card points through Virgin Atlantic to book ANA business class flights. And from the West Coast to Tokyo, it's 52,500 Virgin Atlantic points. From the East Coast, it's 60,000 Virgin Atlantic points. So 52,500 points is pretty close to 50,000 points. So that's why I still kept it in this video. The flights booked in this redemption are operated by ANA, so the business class product is really nice, especially if you get the newer ANA business class product called The Room. Even though this all sounds nice, I have to warn you though, this is one of the most difficult redemption options there is because the award availability is pretty sparse. Japan is always on high demand, whether it's off season, shoulder season, or peak season. So the award availability is super competitive, and ANA doesn't release much award space either. But nonetheless, it's still a really good deal. If you're able to find the award availability, you have a really awesome redemption on your hands. To find the award availability, we can do something similar to what we did in the last redemption, is jump on United.com and see if you can find ANA operated flight in business class with Fare Class I. If you're able to find Fare Class I, that means it's Saver award space for business class. So once you find the Saver award space, call up Virgin Atlantic, confirm the award space with them, and then that's when you transfer your credit card points over to Virgin Atlantic to make the booking, and they can take care of the booking over the phone. You can't book this directly on the Virgin Atlantic website, unfortunately, so you have to call Virgin Atlantic in order to make this redemption. Again, not an easy redemption, but it is a really good deal. So that's 3 good redemption options that really maximize your credit card points to get over to Europe or Japan. It really doesn't get any better than that. Business class lie flat seats, airport lounge access, priority line access, and all the good things that come with business class for around 50,000 points. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching this far. Thanks Airlo for sponsoring today's video. I'll leave some more videos over here to help you maximize your credit card points, and I'll see you guys in the next one.